Hey there, and welcome to this video. Today, I'm excited to share with you some chisels from Robotkai. If you are into hobbies like scale modeling, you're going to love what they have to offer. Robotkai is a store based in the USA that specializes in a wide range of hobby tools, accessories, and model kits. They have built a reputation for providing high-quality products to hobbyists like us. I'll be showcasing their chisels in this video, giving you my honest thoughts and review. If you are interested in checking out Robotkai and their incredible range of products, you can find the link in the description below. They have everything you need to take your hobby to the next level. Let's dive into the review and see what makes this chisel stand out. As I unbox the chisel, I am immediately impressed with the premium feel of the packaging. The smooth and clean design adds a touch of elegance. I appreciate the slim package, which makes it easier to store or transport. I also noticed that there are instructions conveniently printed on the back of the packaging. One thing that stands out is how well protected the chisels are inside the package. It is surrounded by a shock absorber and secured with a rubber tubing, ensuring that it will arrive in a perfect condition. This attention to detail gives me the confidence that the chisel will be delivered safely without any concern about damage. Overall, the packaging reflects the care and thought put into the products. It's a great first impression, and I'm eager to see how the chisels perform in action. After removing the protective tube, I take a closer look at the chisel, and the first thing that catches my eyes is how sharp the chisels are. The blade seems to be secured and firmly attached to the handle. I appreciate that the brand and the size are clearly printed onto the handle, making it easier to identify. However, upon closer inspection, I notice some scratches along the surface of the chisels. These marks are presented on all the chisels, which is a bit disappointing as it affects the overall aesthetic. I observed that the alignment of the blade is slightly off-center in a few instances. This could potentially affect the chisel's effectiveness and accuracy. Looking at the photo, you will also notice a difference in height among the chisels. Flipping the chisels to examining the underside, I noticed more inconsistency, particularly at the tip of one of the chisels. It appeared to have a defect, which is quite unfortunate. In addition to the chisels, Robotkai has also included two aluminium handles in the package. These handles are packed in a more straightforward manner and add some extra weight to the overall package. Using these handles are quite simple. All you need to do is to insert the chisels into the handle and fasten it securely with the screws provided. However, one thing to note is that since there are two screws on both sides, it might take some time and effort to properly centralize the chisels within the handle. This can be a bit cumbersome, especially if you frequently switch between different chisels. While it's thoughtful for Robotkai to include the aluminium handle, the added customization of 3D printing my own handles has made the chisel usage more seamless and convenient for me. This allows me to have dedicated handles for each chisel, saving time and ensuring that the chisels are consistently centered within the handle every time I use it. While these imperfections and inconsistency are not ideal, I will reserve my judgment until I test the chisel's performance. For the test review, I'll be using a part from the Master Grade Destiny Gundam. Surprisingly, despite the initial concern raised during the unboxing, I have no complaints when it comes to actually using the chisels. The chisels perform exceptionally well during the scrubbing process. The control and maneuverability are impressive, as I don't need to exert excessive force to initiate the scrub and create a clean line. The edges around the scrub lines turn out to be quite neat, which is a pleasant surprise considering the earlier aesthetic complaints. In order to further test the capability of the chisels, I decided to make some notches using the taper chisels. I found that the chisels were sharp enough to effortlessly create these notches with precision. They maintained their sharpness throughout the trial, and the result exceeded my expectation. After giving the chisels another round of tests, they have proven themselves to be more than capable. Despite the initial concerns regarding the misalignment and aesthetic flaws, this issue did not affect the performance of the chisels in any way. Now, the question of whether I recommend these chisels is not a straightforward yes or no. It depends on your budget and the current level of your scrubbing experience. If you are a beginner or someone on a tight budget looking to get a feel of a long-bladed chisels, then I would recommend these chisels. Priced at 12 for a chisel and 10 for a handle, they are more affordable compared to many well-known brands. I suggest getting at least 2 chisels in different sizes, such as 0.15 mm and 0.3 or 0.5 mm. This will give you a range to work with and experiment as you learn how to scribe and maintain them. Even if things don't go as planned, it won't be a significant investment. It is important to note that while aesthetic and craftsmanship are certainly important, the primary focus for chisels is their functionality and performance. In this case, Robotkai chisels have demonstrated their effectiveness during the scribing process. Overall, I'm pleasantly surprised by the performance of these chisels, and I'd like to express my gratitude to Robotkai for providing me with a set to review. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. Feel free to comment below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy modeling! Goodbye!